As promised, I'm going to do a tour of the house. Now I'm going to break this up into two parts because this house is divided pretty cleanly in two at the front door. On the left side you have all the bedrooms, on the right side you have all the living area. So we're going to start with the living area because that's the first section I'm going to tackle. Now when you come in, you can see right away you've got a closet here, we've got our dinette area here, kitchen, and right here we have the powder room. So the powder room's in a great location, very convenient right when you walk in, right when you walk out. And don't plan on doing much here other than updating it, getting rid of the old pink, and this beautiful wallpaper might need to go. I think that needs to go. And of course the countertop cabinetry, it's very old. So what you don't see though is you don't see a laundry room. That's a big problem, and I'll get to that here in a second. Now when you come in through here, this is what is the laundry room. It's really more of a laundry closet. And unfortunately, it doesn't even have enough space for two modern machines. So these are two newer machines. They're not extra large, they're just very standard, smaller, mid-size machines, but they don't fit. So I actually had to take the doors off just to get them in there temporarily. And they're going to go anyhow, so that's okay. Here's our pantry. Again, big room. And we'll come in through here into the dining room. And here is our front door. So again, you can see coming through the front door, and if you go to the right, you're into the living areas. If you walk straight, you're into this living room area. If you go this way, you're down the hall into all the bedrooms. So let's come in here into the living room. Now this kind of doesn't make any sense to me because you've got a nice big living room here. And then if you walk through this doorway, we have our mechanical room here, which is fine. And then we're back into a family room type arrangement. So another fireplace, second fireplace over there, so that's all good. But it doesn't make sense that we have such a small kitchen and we have all this space side by side. I mean, there are two rooms that do the exact same function. Now, what I also want to point out, it's a little confusing because this load-bearing wall, this one splits the house. I mean, you can see it goes straight down the middle of the house, which is logical in this ranch. And they put this big closet here and took away from the kitchen space. So to expand the kitchen, what we're going to do is we're going to modify the floor plan here. And keep in mind there's different considerations. We could have gone this way, but then we would have had to do structural things by putting in a beam and opening up that wall and getting engineering drawings and making it very complicated. On the other hand, all these walls are strictly cosmetic walls. They don't hold any load. You can knock these down. You can do whatever you want with them. That doesn't matter because they're just cosmetic. They're just there to have separation, to create barrier. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this wall down, take this pantry out. Okay. Going to put in a laundry room here. So when you walk in, you'll have a powder room on your right, laundry room on your left. We'll take this laundry closet here and we'll put floor to ceiling pantry closets in here, cabinets I should say, in here. So now we'll accommodate the need of a pantry. And realistically, if you look at this thing, this is not an efficient use of space. We could customize it, but again, it really needs to have more, there needs to be more space in the kitchen. The kitchen itself is just too small, and it still doesn't account for the need for a laundry room. When you got dogs or just in general, you really don't want your washer and dryer sitting out here. You want to set them into a separate room. I mean, that's just what all modern houses have. Nobody wants this closet for their washer and dryer. All right, obviously this will come down. Now, what I want to show you on the other side comes into play now, where that closet is right behind the refrigerator and these cabinets. So when we open up this closet, or the pantry closet here, we can open up this wall here, and then we will use that space that is currently used as a closet in the family room. We'll bring that back into the kitchen where it belongs. So all this will push back. And then this wall here again, this is a non-load bearing wall. If you look at the fact that this is going parallel with the trusses and the floorboards and everything else, plus I've checked it up in the attic, it's definitely not a load bearing wall. So it's a very simple house. It's just a simple square ranch. So you've got this wall here running down the middle, and that carries the load from side to side. And of course all the beams are running this way. So we'll open this up, and now what we'll have is a kitchen dining room. We don't need a dinette kitchen dining room. It doesn't make any sense to have, again, two of the same functioning rooms right next to each other. And then we'll use this as our main living space, and then we'll turn that room there more into a office area. So office slash den slash lounge, whatever. But instead of having a family room, living room, and a dinette and a dining, we'll take 4 rooms and essentially chop it down to 2 rooms. So we'll have our dining room, we'll have our kitchen, laundry room, we will have our family room, and then a office slash lounge, or again, whatever you want to call it, multi-use room, but there'll be office space in there since we do need office space for work from home environment. So that's the plan, and now what we have to do is get rid of all this stuff. I mean, get rid of these old appliances, these old cabinets, and get this bathroom updated. Putting in a laundry room, it's pretty simple. We'll just put the wall up here. Again, cosmetic wall, so it's non-load bearing. The dryer vent is actually right outside this window. So if you look from here, the dryer vent goes down through the floor underneath this area here and then right out the window. So we'll actually shorten up the dryer vent run, which is always a good thing. You don't want a dryer vent run to be any longer than it has to be. And that's the mission we're going to do. And of course, we're going to get rid of this linoleum flooring, and we'll bring this hardwood into the kitchen and into the powder room, keep it consistent, and we'll put tile in the laundry room. So again, we'll be doing everything, let's call it cosmetic. We won't be taking down any load-bearing walls. We won't be doing anything that's structural. So it's not that complicated of a project. It's a lot of work, but we're not doing anything technically difficult. All right, well, let's get started. I'm going to shut the water off, and the first thing I'm going to do is get those pipes capped so that I can start demoing this bathroom. And I'll show you that video here in a minute.